Hello class 6. In today's class, in chapter 1, categories of computers and computer languages, we are going to discuss types of computer languages. Types of computer languages. See, computer languages are broadly classified under two categories. There are two categories of computer languages: low level languages and high level languages. So there are how many categories of computer languages? Two. That is the low level languages and high level languages. First, let us see what is the low level languages. Low level languages include the code that is to be opened to be operated on the machine. So low level languages include the code that is to be operated on the machine. They are operated on the machine. They use instructions that are directly executed by the computer. That is, instructions are directly executed by the computer, and the low level languages are classified into two groups, that is machine level language and assembly level language. So let us see first machine level language, MLL. Now see, this language is directly understood and executed by the computer. Since these languages, programs in machine level languages are written in binary digits, that is 0 and 1. Okay, so it is the fundamental language of computer. Machine level language is fundamental language of a computer. It is written as strings of binary digits. Strings of binary digits means the full program is made up of binary digits, that is 0 and 1. Okay, when the instructions are given in terms of zeros and 1, it is known as machine level language. Example like 1 0 0 1 0 1 0 0 0. This is the program in machine level language. So what is the machine level language? Machine level language is the fundamental language of a computer. It is written as strings of binary digits, that is as zeros and ones, and when the instructions are given in terms of zeros and ones, it is known as machine level language. Now, advantages of machine level languages. And once more, this language is directly understood by the computer. And during the early times, means during the first generation computer, I already have taught you, during the first generation computers, this language were used. Earlier, all the instructions in machine level language were given by 1 and 0. Okay. So what are the advantages of machine level language? It is directly understood and executed by the system. By the system means by the computer. The execution does not require any language processor, means translator. Translator means like compiler or interpreter is not required to execute these programs. Okay, so they do not require any language processor, any translator. Limitations. The process of generating binary codes is very time consuming. Writing the program by using binary code is very difficult, very tough, very time consuming. There is always a chance of making mistakes during the conversion into binary code. This happens. There is always a chance to make mistakes. And last thing, it is machine dependent language. It is machine dependent language means once you write a program for one computer, it will not execute in the other computer without making any change. Alright. Next one is assembly level language. What is assembly level language? In an assembly level language, the instructions are given to the computer in terms of mnemonics, like load A, load B, add A, B, store C, HLT. These are called mnemonic codes. So mnemonic codes are just like commands or statements which helps to write the assembly level language program. So in an assembly level language, the instructions are given to the computer in terms of mnemonics. A mnemonic is, what is a mnemonic? A mnemonic is a standard short form notation of an instructions to perform a certain task. Once again, example: load A, load B, load A, add A, B, store C. These are called mnemonics. Now, advantages of assembly level language. It takes less time in coding instruction. Writing the program in assembly level language takes less time if you compare with the machine level language. Programming logics can be developed easily. Because of mnemonic codes, writing the program is very easy. Now, limitations of assembly level language. First limitation, instructions developed in the forms of mnemonic must be coded into the OP code. OP code means operation code for. It must be written in the operation code for. Okay, it must be written what? In the operation code for. Second, a translator is required, that is called assembler. The translator is called assembler. It is required to convert the OP code into a computer readable binary form. Third, this language also is machine dependent language. Just like low level language, this also is the machine dependent language. Okay, so we discuss about the low level language, machine level language, and assembly level language. Now next is high level language. What we are using nowadays. In this system, instructions are written almost like English language, which makes it easier to develop and understand programming logic. It is easier to understand what programming logic. A program written in a high level language can be executed in almost all the computers. So it is platform independent. You write the program for one computer, it can be executed on others computer. So high level languages are preferred over machine level and assembly level languages. Some high level languages are Basic, COBOL, Fortran, Pascal, Java. These are the examples of high level languages. Next comes advantages of high level language. What are the advantages of high level language? First, they are machine independent. See, assembly level language and machine level language are machine dependent, but high level languages are machine independent. That means you write the program for one computer, it can execute in all the other computers. Second, they are easy to learn and help to develop programming logic. Very easy to learn, just like English only. Programs in these languages can be easily modified. You can make the modification in the programs. At the same time, we have some limitations. Different languages have different syntax of writing program statements. See, there are more than 200 computer languages, and all the languages have got different syntax, different commands, different statements to write the programs. So if you learn 5 languages, you have to learn 5 different syntax. They require translators, that is compiler or interpreter, to convert the program written in high level language to machine level language. So we need translator, that is called language processor, like compiler and interpreter. Like what? Compiler and interpreter to write the to convert the program from writing from high level language to low level language. Okay. So in today's class we discussed about 2 types of languages, that is low level language and high level language. Once again, low level languages are 2 types, machine level language and assembly level language. Machine level languages are directly understood by computer. Assembly language needs translator like assembler to convert the assembly level language program into machine level language, and then we discuss about the high level languages. So learn all these terms. Thank you.